Hi guys, welcome to Jay Today. Please subscribe if you're not already. So Heather is currently living on a church steps after being fired by her boss, and she now has nowhere to live. So I don't know whether she was in a relationship with this guy that gave her a job and a place to live, because he is married, but not like that's ever stopped anyone before, and it definitely won't stop Heather. I'll start at the beginning video where he drops her off and just runs off, pretends to go to the toilet and just abandons her.
I just got robbed again. Got a job doing roof replacement sales. Woke up to do the sales. Tried to go see the doctor to have my regularly monthly scheduled visit. All my stuff was in the truck. My boss at the roofing company said, and that's State Public Adjusting, said that he was going to use the restroom in the mall. I said the same, went to use the restroom, came out, he was gone. Sent me a text message that said he was going to go do something for his wife and that he'd talk to me later. I told him, you have everything I own in your car, my book that I'm writing.
Oh no, the book that she's writing. We've not heard about that in about 2 weeks.
My computer, my clothes. You don't ever have to pick me up again, but you need to give me my stuff back. And he just stopped responding. Filed a police report.
Okay, so all the stuff's been taken again, as usual. I mean, she stole it all in the first place, so. And it gets even weirder because she goes for some kind of manicure, pedicure, and she talks and just complete nonsense.
Okay, so let me tell you why this was such a genius idea, or is such a genius idea. Any sort of sales or recruiting type of position. I have my variety show, right?
Yes, that's right, and we're all delighted about it.
And it opens all these doors for my family, for myself, whatever.
What doors does that actually open for anyone?
Especially with the right partners and collaborators. Then, when we're doing the roofing, we can show the roofing repairs, not actually the roofing repairs, but like the guys who work on the crew, you know? Like,
no, I don't know. Does anyone else?
Like doing something funny. And now we have a whole bunch of people wanting to work with us, so we don't need to do recruiting anymore. Make sense?
No, not really. You've just had all your stuff stolen and you've nowhere to live, but you're doing this?
But instead, this guy would run off with everything that I own. So, GoPro Solo is my production company.
Oh, she has a production company now. Me too.
I wish a bitch would try to steal that idea. His body was where? I mean...
What the hell was that last bit? Who's she talking to?
Is non-existent. It's good vibes only.
And she wonders why all this stuff happens to her.
I know it's been rough. It's been rough for me, trust me. I got a job. Well, first it went from Alexis, not my daughter, but the guy. First it
So she's going to dox him now, probably call out his company, and then probably accuse him of
was the Norwich, and this keeps going back and back and back. You've got to go all the way back to the one Heather G to get to the first part, and there's like fill-ins in between. But it all began when I was a normal lady.
Well, that's debatable.
You know, and I was approached by some sets of circumstances that ultimately led to me being enlightened on the way that knowledge or information is extracted from people.
What the hell is she talking about? And she even chews annoyingly.
People who may or may not be engaging in any sort of negative interactions. From there, extortion became part of my verbiage when I was given the option, do this.
Part of a verbiage, lol.
Do this by a detective, or I will take your children from you. This is in 2015. So you fall not victim to your circumstances, but you have a choice, right? And what do you do if the only choice is suck?
Well, you could stop lying for a start.
You do your best, right? You do the next best right thing, and you cope as well as you can. And, you know, that's kind of where I'm at now. There's been a brief moment of peace where I thought, hey, I've got my own place back. I can start working again and bring my children home. And it
wasn't your place, it was someone else's, and I can imagine the crap you told him to get it.
It wasn't anything large. It was a one-bedroom, you know, not even a studio space. But I I was happy to have it, because I could then work up from there.
The workout videos that keep her so busy.
But then something happened, and I was thrown out. My belongings were taken from me again, and
Stop chewing.
I keep the smile as much as possible. There are times I cry, of course, but ultimately I ended up in a position with a guy who has a roofing company, roofing repair. So he goes from door to door looking for issues with shingles.
So he's a cold caller. I just shut the door on them.
Issues with leakage or other problems with the roof. He then offers the owners of the home solutions by repairing and soliciting the assistance of the insurance company for repayment.
Sounds like a bit of a con man, to be honest.
If the homeowner's insurance denies it, he said he's very willing to work with the person and, do cash pay or whatever. If it's a small repair and it's not covered by the insurance, whatever the case may be.
He was probably sending Heather in to destroy the roof, so they'd need to get repairs.
So I was excited. It's not obviously my dream job, but it's definitely something I could do and do well. I began inundating myself with information, YouTube videos about this roof replacement and how to do it well and how to communicate the information that needs to be communicated to the potential customer.
Your roof needs fixing. Do you want us to do it? That was easy.
Every day for several weeks, I was told we were going to go out and make these sales. That day never came. We never made any sales. We never even attempted to make any sales.
So you did no work and probably still expected to get paid for it?
But it wasn't because I wasn't willing or ready or capable. I also think that that's a fantastic opportunity for a lot of people who know how to not only sell roof replacement, but also for people who will jump up on the roof and know how to get those shingles, replaced. Many people can, benefit from doing things like that. So.
You mean having a job? Yeah, most of us have them, Heather.
One thing leads to another, and I moved from the place I was. I don't know it in my, current reality, but I have a protein bar and some protein and a bottle of water. There was a cool group of people out.
Well, that's good. At least she's got a protein bar
here who watched my stuff while I went to use the restroom for a moment.
I thought all the stuff was stolen.
I don't know, what's going to happen next. I don't want to continue filing police reports, filing petitions that are not being heard. So what I'm looking for is.
Isn't she dressed a bit fancy to be living on the street?
Acknowledgement, responsiveness, communication, resolution, restitution, explanation. And obviously, ultimately, the main goal is just to be with my children and my family again, and continue living my life.
I noticed an actual job wasn't on that list.
So that's what's going on right now. It's Heather Cocosenza. Make sure you guys, if you want to support me in any way, it's much appreciated on my variety show. The OnlyFans platform is hosting it currently because I haven't found a better spot yet.
It makes it sound like they specially selected her for it.
And it offers the opportunity for people to donate financially. There is nothing sadly charged in there. There's some sexy stuff and like that on my variety show. It's a place for the development of my show, fitness, fashion, fun, spirituality, discussion, serious shit, happy shit, funny shit, whatever. Just a place to kind of be, and also to let my family also be. I'm going to move it from OnlyFans, ideally, to a different platform as it develops so that I can include things that my kids like to do and, things that my family members are up to and show.
Oh, God, help them.
Cultural diversity in my life and, overcoming a lot of these things that have taken place. And I also want to share a resolution to all these things. And,
well, how's that working out for you?
I'm extremely curious to know what everyone else involved has to say and what they think. But again, as many times as I've asked for it, I haven't received any sort of communication at all. No responses to the emails, no responses to, the in-person petitions,
Can't think why. It's baffling.
Responses to the face-to-face questions. It's just been passing the buck, deflecting, evasiveness, and some game playing. So I'm again truly not interested in playing any games. I've accepted so many job opportunities and proven that I'm capable in so many different capacities.
Yeah, that's why you get fired from every single job.
So I remain hopeful, optimistic, excited for the future. Right now, I am coping, to the best of my ability and trying to keep a smile on my face, distracting myself again with the writing, just living in the present moment because
I thought the guy took your book when he took all your other possessions.
worrying about what's going to happen when I have very little control over it has proven ineffective in the past. So that's where I'm at. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well. No, I'm not having a fantastic day. I'm coping with some circumstances again and doing my best to stay positive and optimistic despite those circumstances. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. And
At least she's got her bangles on. I'd hate to be homeless and not have my bangles.
I hope you all have good vibes and a good day.